Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel today, talking about the four signings who came in towards the end of the transfer window. Harry Arter, Harrison Reed, Bobby Reed, and also Josh Onoma, who was involved in that Ryan Sessegnon deal, which saw Sessegnon himself go to Spurs, £30 million, and we got Josh Onoma in return along with the money as well. So, talking about the first one, Harry Arter, very pleased we got him in. Much needed, I felt, in the midfield. Looking at Saturday's game, we were just poor. We looked jaded, we looked tired, and fair play to Barnsley. It was a game which I was fearing. I know, watched a lot of Barnsley last season. They're a very, very good team. Daniel Stendhal, his philosophy is very much high energy, lose the ball, get it back as quick as you can, and you play on the front foot and you play with your pacey wingers and you go through the middle and you try and take teams on, and it did work. I mean, we were slow and jaded throughout large parts of the game. I thought the goal was very poor to concede from a defensive point of view. I felt Alfie Mawson, he could have done a lot more, because you can originally see Luke Thomas, he doesn't want to shoot at first, he wants to try and square the ball. We hesitate in trying to close the man down, and by the time he's made his mind up, he sticks it in the bottom corner past Marcus Bettinelli, and things happen like that. And then we huffed and puffed towards the end of the game, but didn't create much. Harry Arter, I said before, much needed in the midfield, adds a bit of bite still to our midfield. Was on loan at Cardiff last year, didn't do too badly there. Looks like he might hopefully be made a permanent deal come next summer, hopefully if he has a good season as well. Of course, Josh Onoma was one who was a bit about. He did okay at Sheffield Wednesday last season, didn't put up too many trees there. Was at Aston Villa on loan prior to that, obviously played in the playoff final against us at Wembley. He came on in the second half, didn't do much that day. Again, a player who can play in behind the striker in a 10 or midfield position, but he's not a bad player, but he's got a point to prove, and sometimes them type of players who come to your club with a point to prove can do a very good job for you. Talking another player, Harrison Reed, I thought this was a very interesting and an actual eye-opening one, in my opinion, Harrison Reed coming in. He had a productive spot at Blackburn last season, a very good season for him back in the Championship, first season back since dropping into League One. Of course, he did very well there. He had a good season at Norwich prior to that as well. I was very impressed when we saw him again, when he played for Norwich on the opening day of our 2007 of our promotion winning season, and he looked very good. A player who can carry the ball, he's got a good engine about him, he's a small little dynamic midfielder, and them type of players, you know, especially in such a physical league like the Championship, that can go a long way. It's like a confident young player as well. He's only 23, I think, on loan from Southampton as well, so he's obviously been plying his trade away from Southampton for the past couple of seasons, which does suggest that his future doesn't lie there. If he can come here and prove a point, help us out this season, then great. And of course, the last one, which I'm probably the most excited about, Bobby Reed. Didn't expect this one to come off, but it's another loan deal with view to permanent again. He's a fantastic player at Championship level. Wasn't used correctly at Cardiff, and really I thought he was one of their best attackers Cardiff had, considering looking at who they've got now still at the club. I'm surprised that Neil Warnock let him go. Perhaps didn't fit the Warnock lump it and head it style of play, which is their loss and our gain. He's a fantastic player on his day, scored a bucket of goals at Bristol City 2 seasons ago. Didn't do too much last season, didn't get much game time really for Cardiff. Scored against us in their 4-2 home win. He looks a very, very good player. I'm excited to see what he can do in the Fulham shirt. I'm not going to meet the game tomorrow, unfortunately. My prediction will be, I think we'll win 2-0. Blackburn are a very good team. They're a dangerous team as well. We can't underestimate them as well. They made some good signings in this window. Bradley Johnson, Stuart Downing to name two. Sam Gallagher joining on the permanent as well. So, not going to be the easiest games for your first home game. But I think we can come through it. We've got to show a bit more optimism and a bit more dynamism, I think, tomorrow. We've got to show a bit more attacking intent in the final third and just be a bit more creative when we get the ball. Move it quicker as well. We were far too slow last weekend. And especially against a team like Blackburn, Tony Mowbray, experienced coach, will sit behind the ball, counter-attack us probably with pace. It's going to be a very difficult game, but I think we've got the class to win 2-0. If you did enjoy this, guys, hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon.